Hello students, good morning. So we have started the topic pressure, and now in this video we will study about liquid pressure. So what is liquid pressure? Simply the pressure exerted by liquids. The pressure exerted by liquids at any point when they are kept inside containers. For example, this is container and here liquid, this container is filled with the liquid. So the pressure exerted by this liquid, it will be different here, it will be different here, it will be different here, right? At different levels pressure will be different, and this pressure of the liquid is called liquid pressure, or we can say another term we can use here, hydrostatic pressure. Now this liquid pressure is having some properties. We will study what are those properties, and then to confirm that properties, to understand that properties, we will discuss some activities of the liquid pressure. So first property is like liquid pressure on the bottom of the container does not depend on the area of the bottom. It acts perpendicular to the base. What does it mean? Means here is the water column, this one, and there is particular height of this water column. So pressure is because of the height of the column, and it does not depend on the area of this bottom, right? Means it acts perpendicular to the base. So first is the first point. Then we will conclude now that liquid pressure, it does not depend on area of the bottom, but it depends on height of water column. Okay, it depends upon height of water column. Now one more point, density. Different liquids, they will exert different pressures on the basis of density. More denser the liquid, then more pressure it will exert, and we will confirm all these with the help of activities next time coming. Next one means the liquid, they exert pressure, same pressure on the walls, all the walls of container. For example, if the pressure here the pressure and here, it will be same, right? And here at this point it will be same. Okay, we will perform activity after this. And next one, when pressure is applied in this closed container, then it is means the distributed, or we can say the transmitted uniformly throughout the liquid. Okay, so these are some properties of liquid pressure. Now let me study the activities related to these properties, right, for more and more consolidation. So first of all, or if you want to find out the pressure, liquid pressure, how we can, for example, if we are having two tubes here, simple tubes of same length. Okay, you can perform these activities at home, and this should be nearly the 50 to 20 centimeter in diameter. and about 6 centimeter, sorry, uh, and maybe about the 6 centimeter in 52 centimeter length and 6 centimeter near about the diameter. So you can perform. Now at these points, bottoms, place here rubber balloons, right? Let me show you the different color. You can place here rubber balloons, and what you will observe. Now pour some water, equal amount of water in both the pipes. Same in this vertical position. When you will pour same amount of water, same water, then you will see the bulge in the balloons here. Balloon will start bulging, right? That bulge is because of what? That bulge is because of this liquid pressure. Okay, now for example, this is our A and this is B. Now add some more water here, add some more water, right? Then what you will observe the difference now. Here the bulge will start increasing, and if you keep on pouring more and more water, the bulge will keep on increasing. This is a simple observation, and this activity you can perform at home. So means here now what we will conclude, that pressure exerted by water, because we are pouring here water, it increases with an increase in the height of what? Increase in the height of water column, right? And better if you will take this pipe little bit longer as comparison to this, because when you will pour water, additional water here, so it requires the space. So in this way, if we have level up to this, then bulge will be like this, and in this if we are having the level of water up to this, then bulge will be like this. Okay, so thus we can conclude that pressure this exerted by water at the bottom of the container, it will increase with increase in height of the water column, right? This bulge is indicating, proving this. Second, now I told that pressure will be more at the bottom, right? And bottom means the bottom of the container. So we will perform simple activity. For this, you can take any, you can say any container or any plastic pipe, you can take better, cold drink pipe, this bottle, cold drink bottle you can take, and in that bottle you can mark the, you can just put holes here, okay, 3-4 holes you can here. Now add water here in this bottle. You can take the large size that cold drink bottle for performing this activity. Now for more clearance, you can add little bit color in the water for observation. Now whenever you will just, after this hole, these holes, first of all cover these holes with the sellotape so that water cannot come out. So that water cannot come out when you will pour the water in bottle, right? It should stay there some time. So first of all, take a bottle, then make holes. After that, cover that holes with any tape, sellotape. Now place this on a particular table in a height. Okay. Now gradually, slowly remove the tapes from the holes and observe. For example, suppose you have added here red color water, color you have added here also. Now remove the tapes from the holes and observe what you will observe now. You will observe the streams of water streams of water in this way, right? Means this hole, water will come out from this hole, it will go to distant position. Water from this hole, when it will ooze out, it will emerge out, it will go here, and the topmost hole here, it will give here. You will observe these streaks of water, these streams of water like this. So what does it mean? It means that the water pressure at a point increases with the height of water column above it, right? Now lower pressure, here you can observe the lower pressure, that's why we can observe stream of water at this point. Here pressure is little bit more as comparison to this, so water is here. Here pressure is maximum, so here you can observe this position, right? So simple activities these are, and try to perform this by own at home. Then I told you that in all directions, one property, I told you that the liquid pressure, it is equal pressure on the walls of the container, same pressure. For example, like this, if you make hole only at one point, like similarly you have bottle, and mark the holes, 5-6 holes at the same level, one hole here, means surrounding the bottle. Okay, surrounding that bottle you can make the holes. Similarly, cover that holes, means keep in mind that holes should be at the same level, and completely that surrounding the bottle at that point, at some level, one level only. Now similarly you will repeat the activity, cover these holes with tape, and then start adding water from this. Okay, inlet is this, water is entering from here, colored water showing here. Now what you will observe, when you will place this any particular height at, then what you will observe, you will observe that water will fall in which directions. Water will fall like in this way, here it will come out like this, behind it will go there. Then after that remove all these, means this support you have taken and bottle, and on the ground observe, for example from here, in this way, in all directions. After this, after removing bottle and this, now observe these fallen these points where the water has fallen. Okay, and join that points. In this way, when we will join all that points, you will find a closed figure will be formed. So what does it mean? It means that the liquid pressure is transmitted equally. It is transmitted equally in all directions, and same at the given horizontal level. Right? This activity will indicate that this liquid pressure is transmitted equally in all directions. Okay? So perform all these activities